that's where you go. Like that's where the overwhelming athleticism is. That's where the long-term potential for stardom is. All of those things. That said, did they underestimate maybe some of the positive effects that Rubio can have on a team, even if he's not a 45% three-point shooter? Perhaps. I think, there is that possibility out there that they kind of looked at him as a guy who just couldn't shoot, and we're never going to win with him. Utah proved that you can have success with him and win a playoff series with him. So, but yeah, he's probably a number 4, number 5 guy in your team, but still an incredibly important piece of that because of how he keeps things running and makes things run more smoothly. But I can't say that Tibbs made a mistake in not prioritizing him in the top 3, but I do think that maybe there was a lack of recognition of what else he can bring to the table.
Let's get a final thought from Jon Krawczynski. Again, thanks to our sponsors and our listeners. Check out talknorth.com. Subscribe to this or any of the shows you like, and check out the new Cheryl Reeve show. And if you're a business person, check out Throw the Boss Out, which is really a fun business show that we've added to the lineup. Final thought, John.
Yeah, I guess, we kind of talked about it with Steve Terry last time, just about how big this
and by the way, Steve, somebody on Twitter was praising your contributions to the show, and I just thought you might want to take that tweet and blow it up and make it a life-size poster out of it for your man cave.
Take it with you to Target Center
or tattoo it on your back. Yeah.
We were talking, and he was right, and I think we were all kind of talking just about how big this summer feels, and I think even the events of this last week amplify that. I mean, there still is this just feeling of unrest that is enveloping things a little bit here, and the Brunson situation now, them cutting ties with Vince LaGarza, who is a Cat confidant and a guy who Cat really relied on, while not in and of itself, it is not like anything that you say, oh my God, let's fire everyone for doing that. But it's also another potential little brush fire that may eventually need to be addressed. And then you go forward and looking at what changes have to be made to the roster. Now Tibbs is the last man standing as the monarch of a franchise. I mean, like I think I said it on Barrero last week, this does not feel like things are falling apart, but it doesn't exactly feel like things are pulling together either. And somehow, some way, in this next month to 6 weeks, I feel like the franchise needs to find a way to just find a little more stability and make sure that everything is on solid ground here. And the events of this week kind of further shake that foundation a little bit. Nothing that they can't recover from, nothing that can't be fixed and can't be addressed and moved on from, but it is. There's just this, it's an uneasy feeling, and I think things, probably need to be looked at that way.